Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Universal Expert Advisor tutorial part 5. I got some suggestions for new indicators. Also, I have updated the code to make it better. Thanks for the comments and suggestions. Just keep them coming. I'll keep updating and adding tutorials. So in this tutorial, I'm going to talk about the indicators that I added. We have the Bollinger Bands, which are a set of bands, or I guess moving averages. One is above and one is below the market. There's also a middle moving average line. How the Bollinger Bands work is there's a narrowing usually. Narrowing means that the bands get closer together, closer to the middle line, and then they expand into a trend, an uptrend. So the way the new indicator works is based off that expansion, or the difference between the top band minus the lower band. You can look on the window here, the data window. It will tell you the difference. You can set this value to whatever you want the buy signal to be in. So what you can do is you can set a separation value and then add a moving average to give you a directional buy signal. So when the gold or the slow or the fast goes above the slow and the Bollinger Bands expand a certain amount, you can put an entry signal and then an exit signal wherever you see fit. The next indicator I added was it's called a candlestick high-low close, or another way I wrote it abbreviated, candlestick HLC, high low close, 1 and 2. So the high low close is just a higher high. The bar has to be a higher. The current bar has to have a higher high, a higher low, and a higher close value than the previous bar. This will give you a buy signal. That's for 1, and then if you want 2, you need 2 consecutive bars with higher highs, higher lows, and higher closes than the current bar. That just gives you a stronger buy signal. That's the whole key to these indicators, stronger buy signal. And the last one that I added was a candlestick buy signal. It gives you a minimum candlestick size in pips before a buy signal is given. So if you look at the data window for this bar right here that I'm looking at, if you look at the close minus the open, it's 11 pips, around 11 pips. So if you set it to 10 pips, it would actually give a buy signal here. So this is just a way to, give a buy signal here, I'm sorry. It goes off a previous candlestick. So this way you can just give it, prevent you from trading in a sideways market like here. The open minus the close on this one, or close minus open, is less than 2 pips. So you wouldn't want to be, you wouldn't want to get into a trade after a candlestick that only has 2 pip gain, right? A 2 pip body, right? The body is the difference between the close and the open. That's your candlestick body. So that's what this that's what that indicator is based off of. So those are the new indicators that I added. I also wanted to talk about whenever you want to open the chart from our previous run and look at the data. Sometimes the charts aren't downloaded, so you have to actually go to History Center, which is in the tools. So go to Tools, History Center, and then you have to actually select the currency pair you want and double click the whatever time frame you want, and then download. This is going to take this downloading from the server, MetaTrader Software Corp History Center, wherever their server might be located. You hit OK. Now it's going to download these files. It says I've already downloaded, so do I want to download again? Hit OK, and now you get a bar showing the progress. And this will show you all the data from every bar for whatever time frame that you're on. Let's say 1 minute. It shows you every single minute since 2013, 12/19. So this is just this shows you the history of each, or how far back each one goes, right? and it's different for each time frame and each pair, right? So, all right. I think that's all I wanted to cover here. I'm going to make a couple more tutorials explaining further each single section here, just in more detail, just to give you a more or better understanding of each section. And also I wanted to explain that all the values that are default values, or the initial values, are just placeholders. The strength of this system is based on the adjustability of all the inputs. So whatever kind of system you can think of with these indicators, or a set of indicators that are in this expert advisor, you can make that system, right? So if you just want a moving average cross is right here. You want a MACD buy signal, here's a MACD. You want minimum volume buy, there it is. RSI crossing, there it is. Bollinger Band expansion, there it is. You see, so you can use as many or as little indicators as you want. If you set any of these to false, then they're not used in the calculation of the buy signal. If you set them all to true, then they will all be used. You can adjust all the inputs and just customize it to however you see fit. It's just the limitations are whatever system you can think of. And the way to think of a new system is just look at the indicators, look at how they correlate to a signal, and find a signal that you think is strong, and then test that out. If it's not strong enough, then figure out how to strengthen it with the current set of indicators. And just keep playing around with the back tester until you find one that works. And then you can actually start live testing, which I'll have to make a tutorial on that later. But for now, I'm going to stop. So good luck and happy trading.